Great Nigerian students! Orion! Orion! They are! I want to say, I want to explain, I want to eradicate, I want to dance. Hello.
Good morning once again, School of Girls Science Secondary School, Sandamu, Daura. Today we are celebrating World Oral Health Day. It's actually a day in which we assess your oral health. And we also educate you on how to keep your mouth clean and free from diseases and infection. Yes, because it has been understood that poor oral health causes and continuously cause a lot of general health conditions. So when you keep your mouth clean, it's definitely telling us that you are free from all diseases that affect the mouth and the body. So when your mouth is clean and you keep smiling, it's telling us that your general health is good. But when you are not happy and you are not smiling, it's actually telling us that you are sick. Because smile with confidence is actually telling us that you are good and your general health is good. But when you are not happy, you are sad and you are not smiling. That is the first diagnosis to general disease conditions that affect the body. Number one, if you are not happy and you are not smiling, it is telling us that you are suffering from a disease condition that is affecting you emotionally, a psychological condition that you cannot tell anybody about. But you are sick within your soul. You are not happy. Your soul is sick. So, good smile is actually a cure to diseases that affect the psychology of your body. And when you keep your mouth clean, free from food debris, mouth odor, then you are free from diseases like dental caries that we popularly know as tooth decay. And the other one that affects the older people, periodontal disease, is actually a disease that will stop all your supporting structures. I know you all know your gum. You know your gum, right? You know your teeth. You know your teeth. Say it with confidence. Yes. And you know you have tongue in your mouth, right? Yes. And you have some mucous membrane around your mouth, right? Yes. And we have some ligaments that hold that particular tooth in place, so that when you smile, we see your teeth fixed in your mouth. So actually, when you have poor oral hygiene, you eat like 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, you didn't brush your mouth, there are bacteria that stay in the mouth. They will continue to eat all part of your gums. Before you know it, your teeth will be growing longer. You will think that your teeth is growing. No, it's not growing. Actually, the bacteria are eating up your gums due to poor oral hygiene. You don't have the habit of cleaning your mouth. Therefore, food will remain in the mouth and they will decompose, they will become decay. And those bacteria that are there in the mouth, they will act on those foods. They will produce what we call their byproduct. Their byproduct is actually urine and stool, and that is actually what will decompose the gum. And before you know it, as old as you are, you will see your teeth falling out without even having tooth decay. Your teeth will just fall out like that. All your ligaments that hold the tooth in place will just be weakened, and therefore no support that will hold your tooth in place, and the tooth will eventually falls out. And when that happens, you have no teeth in the mouth. And that one, we call it a dentaless mouth. So, sai ki zama tsohuwa. The moment your tooth fall out, that is the beginning of old age. So in World Oral Health Day, we are celebrating good oral hygiene, how we inculcate good oral habits. Now that you are in your hostel, you should know that you have to clean your mouth before you go to sleep yesterday night. It should be the last thing you do in the night. Brush your teeth. And after that, in the morning, you can do all your normal activities. And before you eat anything, rinse your mouth. And then after eating in the morning, your breakfast, that is when you should brush your teeth. So, in a nutshell, let me not take up the stage because we have a lot to do in the day. Let me summarize like 2-3 points like that. So number one, please make sure you eat good fruits. Good fruits. We have fruit now in season, isn't it? Hello? Hello? What do you want to say? Okay. But let me tell you one thing. There's one reason why we said that you should eat fruits. At least here we have some shrubs, some herbs here. I can see some shrub plants here. We have magaria, etc., etc. Adua, we have it around, isn't it? Yes, all those ones are fruit and they are good for your mouth. Yes. And we have garden egg in season, right? Hello? We have garden egg in season, isn't it? Yes. Eat garden eggs. Eat your carrot. That is what we are encouraging. It will help in strengthening all those ligaments that will hold your tooth in place. Please, if you don't have teeth in your mouth, you become ugly and nobody will marry you. Yes. So, better maintain this mouth because it's when you smile that somebody will see you and love you. But when you cannot smile, you are hiding your face. You don't clean your mouth and your mouth is smelling. When your mouth is smelling, even your friends here will be doing like this. Isn't it? As you are talking, they will be covering their mouth like that. Yes, that is what we call halitosis, mouth odor. In World Oral Health Day, we teach people how to prevent themselves from having mouth odor. Eat fruits, clean your mouth twice daily, fasting and after breakfast, and the last thing after going to bed. And then you should use what we call dental floss. I know you don't know it. Dental floss is a material, it's a thread that we use to scratch in between the teeth so that if we have teeth that are too tight in place, we should be able to use that thread across to clean that small soft food that is there hiding around the corners of our mouth. If you can use your finger now, everybody use your finger. Try to remove something until you will see something whitish like that, isn't it? Do it. Do it now. Use your finger, scratch it. Bring this white substance there in your mouth. Do it. Have you done it? Okay, smell it. Put it in your nose like that. Put it in your nose. Is it smelling? It's smelling. Even if you brush, it is believed that it will still come back few minutes after brushing. But we have clean one, we have dirty one. If you didn't brush, but you eat some food will remain behind inside the mouth, and those bacteria will act upon them. As they act, they make the food to become decomposed. And when the food become decayed, it will now smell. That is why whenever you use your toothpick and you remove it like this, and you take it to your nose, you feel like it is smelling. Have you noticed it? Kunta bajinshi? Asa anu. wannan mic. A sa hannu haka a kwantalo a sa shi cikin baki. You know? And scratch. Something like this. You will see it's something like this. Try and do it. By the time you put it around your nose, you find out that it is smelling. Have you done it? Have you done it? This is a theory that has been proved. And even now that you do it, you will still smell it. Even if you brush, if you are able to get this white substance, we call it food debris there, decayed, decomposed food there. It's smelling actually because of bacteria that acts upon it. But when we remove it constantly, we are free from what? Major dental disease conditions. There are basically two: dental caries and periodontal disease. How many diseases we have that affects us? Two: dental caries and periodontal disease. Repeat after me: dental caries and periodontal disease. Good. Once more. Yes, another name for dental caries is tooth decay. Yes, tooth decay. And the reason why Oral Health Day, in World Oral Health Day, we are celebrating how to prevent ourselves from the two major debilitating disease conditions, dental caries and periodontal disease, is that dental caries, once you have it, that is the beginning of old age. You are becoming old. That is why if you have tooth decay, visit the dental clinic. In the dental clinic, they will drill and remove that tooth decay. They will fill up that cavity, and then you become healthy again. Your tooth will become normal. That is the only treatment we do for dental caries. Another treatment is to remove the tooth when it is paining you and is having a lot of decay on it. Then we remove it. And the moment we remove the tooth, all the shape of your face will now collapse. Yes, before you know it, if you are 18 years old, you become 30 years old. Especially when you don't have the attitude of good personal hygiene. Good personal hygiene always goes with oral hygiene. Clean your mouth twice daily, first thing after breakfast, last thing before going to bed, and visit the dental clinic after every 6 months for dental checkup. And if you have any complaint now, we have our doctors in the house. Come and see them. They will take care of your mouth. If you have questions regarding anything that affects the mouth, please, you can ask, and then we will help you out. They are always around for today to help you out. Any question for Madam Halima? Thank you very, very much. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Malama, for the contribution on the importance of oral health. Please use your hand to clap for Malama once again.